Welcome back to Passionate About Tech. So, your PC does not meet the requirements for Windows 11. Maybe it lacks TPM 2.0. Maybe Secure Boot is not supported. Maybe you just refuse to hand Microsoft your personal account just to log into your own computer. Totally reasonable. Well, today I'm going to show you how to install Windows 11 cleanly. No TPM, no Secure Boot, no Microsoft account required, using a completely free tool called Rufus. And with version 4.14, it just got a lot more powerful. Let's get into it. You are going to need two things before we start. First, a USB thumb drive with at least 8 gigabytes of storage. Everything on it will be erased, so make sure there is nothing important on it. Second, a Windows 11 ISO file. Head over to Microsoft's official website. The link will be in the description below. Scroll down to the section that says Download Windows 11 Disk Image ISO for x64 devices. Click the Select Download dropdown, choose Windows 11 from the list, click Confirm, select your language, confirm again, and then click the 64-bit download button. The ISO file is large, so give it some time to download. While your ISO is downloading, let's grab Rufus. Go to rufus.ie. The link will be in the description. On the download page, you will see the latest releases listed in a table. You will notice there are a few versions: standard for Windows x64, a portable version. For most people on a modern 64-bit Windows PC, just grab Rufus 4.14.exe, the standard version. It is only 1.9 megabytes, so it downloads in seconds. Once your ISO has finished downloading, go ahead and launch Rufus by double-clicking it. Windows will ask if you want to allow Rufus to check for application updates online. Click Yes. Now in Rufus, the first thing to do is make sure your USB drive is selected in the Device dropdown at the top. Next, click the Select button next to Boot Selection and browse to your downloaded Windows 11 ISO file. Click it and hit Open. Now, before we touch anything else in Rufus, we need to check one important thing on your PC. Press the Windows key and R at the same time to open the Run dialog. Type msinfo32 and press Enter. In the System Information window that opens, look for the line on the right side that says BIOS mode. If it says UEFI, which it will on most modern machines, leave the partition scheme in Rufus set to GPT. If it says Legacy, you will need to change it to MBR inside Rufus. This step makes sure the USB will actually boot correctly on your specific machine. Got it? Great. Everything else can stay at its default. Now click Start. This is where the magic happens. As soon as you click Start, a window called Windows User Experience pops up asking, Customize Windows installation? And this is the heart of what makes Rufus 4.14 so powerful. You will see a list of options. Let me walk you through each one clearly. The first option is Remove Requirement for 4 GB plus RAM, Secure Boot, and TPM 2.0. Check this if your PC does not meet Windows 11's hardware requirements. This is what allows the installation to proceed on older or unsupported machines. The second option is Remove Requirement for an online Microsoft account. Check this. This is what gives you a clean local account setup without being forced to sign in or create a Microsoft account. The third option is Create a local account with username. This is optional. If you check it, it will automatically create a local account using whatever name is shown in the field next to it. On your own machine, it will default to your current username. I will leave this one unchecked for this tutorial since we will set our username manually during setup. The fourth option is Set regional options to the same values as this user's. This automatically applies your current language and region during setup, skipping those screens entirely. Go ahead and check this one. The fifth option is Disable Data Collection, Skip Privacy Questions. This automatically skips every telemetry and privacy data collection screen during the out-of-box experience. Check this. Absolutely worth enabling. The sixth option is Disable BitLocker Automatic Device Encryption. This prevents Windows from silently encrypting your drive during setup without your knowledge. I strongly recommend checking this as well. The seventh option, and one of the most powerful new additions in version 4.14, is QoL improvements. Don't force Copilot, OneDrive, Outlook, Fast Startup, etc. Check this one without hesitation. The next option is Silently Erase Disk and Install. I am not recommending you enable this. It will wipe your drive and install Windows without any further prompts or warnings. Useful in specific scenarios, but dangerous if you leave the USB plugged into the wrong machine. Leave this one unchecked. The last two options are very specific technical settings that the vast majority of users will never need. Just leave them both unchecked. Once you have made your selections, click OK. Rufus will then warn you that all data on the USB drive will be destroyed. Click OK again to confirm. Rufus will take a few minutes to write the ISO to your USB drive. Once it shows Ready at the bottom, you are good to go. Now plug the USB into the computer you want to install Windows on and restart it. As soon as the machine begins to power on, you need to get into the boot menu. On HP machines, which is what I am using for this tutorial, repeatedly press Escape as soon as the screen turns on, and then press F9 to bring up the boot menu. For other brands, on Dell it is F12, on Lenovo it is F12 or F11, on Asus it is F8 or Escape, and on most others it is F10 or F11. Not sure about your exact model? Just search your model name plus boot menu key online, and you will find it in seconds. In the boot menu, use the arrow keys to highlight your USB drive and press Enter. Windows setup will now begin. The first screen asks you to select language settings. Your language and time format should already be set correctly. Just confirm and click Next. Make sure your keyboard layout is correct, then click Next. Now you will see the Select Setup options screen. Make sure Install Windows 11 is selected, then check the box that says, I agree everything will be deleted, including files, apps, and settings. Click Next. The next screen asks for a product key. For now, click I don't have a product key at the bottom. You can activate Windows after the install is complete. And speaking of product keys, if you need one at a great price, I will tell you exactly where to get one in just a moment. Next is the Select Image screen. This is where you choose your edition. For most home users, just select Windows 11 Home and click Next. Then comes the Applicable Notices and License Terms screen. Click Accept to continue. Now you will land on the Select Location to Install Windows 11 screen, and this is where you need to pay close attention. If your drive already has Windows installed on it, you will likely see multiple partitions listed, like Disk 0 Partition 1, Disk 0 Partition 2, which is the main drive, and a recovery partition. For a truly clean install, I recommend deleting all partitions from Disk 0 one by one until it shows as a single Disk 0 unallocated space. Warning: before you delete anything, make absolutely sure you are only selecting partitions from your target drive, Disk 0 in most cases. You will also see your USB listed as Disk 1. Do not touch that. Only delete from Disk 0. Once all Disk 0 partitions are gone and you see just Disk 0 unallocated space, select it and click Next. Finally, you will see the Ready to Install screen, confirming Install Windows 11 Home and Keep Nothing. That is exactly what we want. Hit Install and let it run. Setup will copy files and restart a few times. This usually takes between 15 and 30 minutes depending on your hardware. Just let it do its thing. Now, speaking of product keys, if you need one, you do not have to pay full retail price. Head over to premiumcdkeys.com. The link will be in the description. Search for Windows 11 Home Retail Key. At the time of filming, it is available for under $12. At checkout, use my discount code TECH9 to get an additional discount off that already low price. Once you have your key, go to Settings, then System, then Activation. Click Change Product Key. Enter the key you purchased and hit Activate. That is all it takes. I will leave the direct link and the discount code in the description below so you do not have to go searching for it. Once setup finishes and the machine restarts into the out-of-box experience, here is where you will really notice the difference. Instead of the usual avalanche of Microsoft account screens and data collection prompts, you will be greeted with a simple "No Internet" screen. Now, before you do anything else, make sure your Ethernet cable is unplugged and your Wi-Fi is not connected yet. This is important. If Windows connects to the internet before the out-of-box experience is fully complete, it may pull down updates that reinstall some of the bloat we just worked so hard to remove. I actually learned this one the hard way, so stay offline until you reach the desktop. Trust me on this one. With no internet connection, just click "I don't have internet," enter your name when prompted, skip the password if you prefer, and that is it. You will land on a clean Windows 11 desktop with almost none of the usual bloatware pre-installed. Just a clean, fast, usable Windows install. That is what we came here for. Now you can go ahead and connect to the internet. So there you have it. A clean Windows 11 install with no TPM requirement, no secure boot requirement, no Microsoft account, and no bloatware. All thanks to Rufus 4.14. I will leave all the links in the description below. Rufus, the Windows 11 ISO page, and the Premium CD Keys discount link with code TECH9. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to Passionate About Tech for more tips like this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.